At Foley, 6'10", number 7, Kevin Durant.
Grant. These are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. They've got Chris Dunn. Scotty Barnes is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Brown in at the 3. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. Pass to Booker. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Well, that's what you call a tough 2, because if you're in the lane at D-Book's size, you never know what could happen.
Beal against Brown. Beal to pass to Johnson. Back to Beal. Shot clock at 5. The 3-ball. And he buries his first look.
Well, that is so easy for Bradley Beal. From 3, no problem.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Barnes. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Dunn. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Durant, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Barnes with a screen on Suggs. Dunn left side. Outside Booker. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up. From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big 3 of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they'd hoped for.
And he knocks down the first one. And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, B.A. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Now here's Beal. Durant for 3. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. The Suns on offense. He shoots. Barnes, it's good.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Suggs outside. And the bucket is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Barnes. Shoots over Johnson. Barnes, no good.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
Suggs, the pass to Durant. Out to Beal. Takes a three. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Beal's got 6 points.
Well, Bradley Beal does not need to handle the ball to be a threat. He gets to the catch-and-shoot game and makes the defense pay.
Back to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And here's Indiana now. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. Beal, no good. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Suns. No good there. Nice D from Durant. For Indiana, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. That doesn't go either for Beal. The Suns leading. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. He said they have their work cut out with Devin Booker, who can score in many different ways. Coach told me people talk about his deep shooting range, but his middle is just as lethal. And if you crowd him, he can take it to the rim. And he has the size to do damage there. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Now coming onto the court, your Pacers hype crew. Come on, everyone. Get loud.
So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Walker, he's checked in for Johnson. Whitmore comes in for Durant. Coffey, he's checked in for Beal. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Suggs. There's a screen by Nurkic. Thompson with a steal. Here's Kleba. Pacers with a rebound. Pass to Coffey. And here's Anthony. Nurkic, a screen on Ivy. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Thompson with a steal. Outside for Henderson. Kept alive. They set the pick. On the wing, Thompson. Kleba passes to Henderson. 4 on the clock. Goes back up. Thompson with a screen. The three-pointer off the mark. Pacers trail by 4. Here's Walker. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Anthony. Back to Whitmore. Here's Coffey. He's checked by Kleba to stop the drought. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. The Suns lead by 4. Here's Highsmith. Out to Kleber. There's the triple. Walker pulls down the board.
Boy, not much defensive pressure on that three, but he still couldn't make it.
And Nurkic throws it down.
That's just about size right there. Big Nurk, get up and get down.
Henderson outside. Kleber, screen on Anthony. Ivy outside. From deep three-point range, Indiana with a rebound.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Doris, while he's selective about it, Jusuf Nurkic has added a three-pointer to his game.
I think if you're a big in the modern NBA, you understand that your game is always about adapting to what's next. And listen, you have to be selective if you're just adding this element, but Jusuf Nurkic trying to evolve.
Now here's Kleber. No points so far. Ivy passes to Thompson. Nurkic with some nice D.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's Coffey. Ivy defends. Walker sets a screen. Stolen by Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Here's Highsmith. Henderson, the pass to Kleber. Now here's Ivy. Thompson finds Ivy. Shot clock at 6. And he converts the layup. And the Suns lead by 4.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Tyson, he's checked in for Jusuf Nurkic. Furphy comes in for Whitmore. And it's Jackson in for Coffey. Phoenix also changing it up. Plumlee comes in for Thompson. And Green is subbed in for Ivy. And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 4-point game. Walker sets a screen. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Anthony against Henderson. Pass to Highsmith. Launches it. The rebound by Jackson. The Pacers have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Anthony outside. 51 seconds left to play in the first. Tyson with the bucket. And it's a tie ball game.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Pass to Plumlee. And he lobs it up. The lob. Very well done.
Yeah, great find right there by Henderson. He is such a gifted facilitator.
Walker, a screen on Kleber. It's tipped. Here we go, all alone. Plumlee, no good. The Pacers have got half their attempts to go, 6 of 12. Now Anthony, still without a bucket. Inside, here's Walker, and the jam by Walker.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. It's a tie game in Indiana. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
We've got Jalen Suggs. He's out there with Jackson. And it's Johnson in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Ryan?
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now here's Jackson. Still no points. Pass to Tyson. This one for 3. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. Well, Phoenix is shooting just 38% for this game so far. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Jackson from deep. Johnson fires in the triple. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Booker against Suggs. Goes up at the elbow. Booker can't get it to go.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Here's Johnson. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
The first free throw is good. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Indiana. Bradley Beal comes in for Furphy. Phoenix also changing it up. Barnes, he's checked in for Plumlee. Dunn comes in for Green. And Jaden Ivey subbed in for Booker. And Johnson drops them both. Suns trail by 5. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
It's Brown on the wing, defended by Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Brown, no good. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Pacers. Beal to pass to Suggs. And here's Johnson. Now Beal. Puts one up from 19. Hauled in by Brown. The Suns have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Pass to Barnes. Here's Claxton. Brown looking around. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. Here's Durant. Oh, KD! Filthy!
That's the size and reach of Kevin Durant at the rim. Yes, sir.
Dunn. Pass to Ivy. Claxton a screen on Suggs. To the paint to win the run. And Claxton throws it down.
Assist from
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Brown with it. Beal picks him up. To the inside. Here's Dunn. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
personal foul.
It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
Well, you love the physicality from Chris Dunn. He's willing himself to the stripe thanks to the way he goes straight into the defense on that shot.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Indiana?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Nurkic is checked in for Johnson. Whitmore comes in for Jackson. And it's Coffey in for Bradley Beal. Thompson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Green comes in for Brown. Good on both. Indiana leading by 3. Outside Whitmore. Back to Suggs. Durant against Barnes. On the wing, Durant. Coffey on the wing. Here's the 3. Ivy with the defensive effort. Suns trail by 3. Pass to Barnes. And stolen by Suggs. Now here's Durant. The 3 is up. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
Boy, Kevin Durant, the quick release and from distance.
Outside Barnes. The 3. The Pacers pull it in. Doris, you really got to love Scotty Barnes' infectious positive attitude.
BA, those players that bring joy every single night to their craft, it absolutely permeates the rest of the roster. Not only is Scotty incredibly talented on both ends of the floor, but he's all about team and he's trying to win, and those attributes absolutely affect the guys around him.
Well, good luck trying to keep Kevin Durant from making this shot. He feels like he can get it off at any time.
Suggs against Ivy. To the middle. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Nurkic. Here's Coffey. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Suns trail by 8. Down low. Here's Barnes. Phoenix no good that time either.
Nice work defensively. Meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
Outside Durant. Nurkic to screen on Barnes. Thompson pulls it in.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now here's Dunn. Outside Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. That one's off. He's 1 for 6.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Suggs, right side. Over Ivy. Durant, no good. Suns trail by 8. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Ivy. Here he goes. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
And he is a hard charger. Ivy only plays at full speed. A great burst on his drives.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Here are your Indiana Pacers.
And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Walker, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Tyson comes in for Durant. Furphy's checked in for Coffey. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Suggs. So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Kleba, he's checked in for Barnes. Highsmith comes in for Green. Henderson, he's checked in for Dunn. And it's Devin Booker in for Ivy. Here's Highsmith. He's scoreless. It's Booker on the wing. Can't cash it in from close range. Pacers leading by 6.
Remaining in the first half, 2 minutes.
Here's Tyson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Tyson's got 4 points this quarter. 1:49 left to play in the second quarter. Henderson finds Booker. Thompson with a screen. Inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You can always count on D-Book to make the right reads when he's in pick-and-roll action. He's so smart.
Pass to Whitmore. Walker, a screen on Booker, to the middle. And it's Walker, that time on the assist by Whitmore. Walker's got 6 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Kleba, screen on Anthony. Kleba outside. Henderson outside. Pass to Thompson. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And some changes here for the Pacers. Jalen Johnson comes in for Tyson. And it's Beal in for Whitmore. Phoenix shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Thompson, no good on the free throw.
Thompson knows he needs to keep working on that free throw shot. It definitely needs improvement.
And that's good. Murphy.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Now here's Booker. 6 points for him. Oh, you can't let Booker get that close.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And so Anthony will bring it up for Indiana. Down low. The steal. Here's Highsmith. No made baskets yet. Pass to Henderson. Kleba, screen on Beal. Outside Booker from deep. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Suns trail by 6. Kicking off the second half, here's Jordan Odds 5. Nicholas Claxton out there with Barnes. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's Dunn in at the shooting guard position.
Yeah, Chris Dunn navigating traffic with that tight handle of his.
Beal surveying the D. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside, Brown. Here goes Booker, and Booker with the jam.
Woo-hoo! That was an explosive move by Devin Booker. Decks it and finishes.
Outside, Johnson. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Now here's Suggs, defended by Dunn. Brown against Beal, deflects the pass. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Shoots over Brown. Beal, no good. The Suns trailing. Dunn with it. Now guarded by Suggs for the tie. Can't tie it up. That one misses. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. That's good from Nurkic.
Well, you love the competitiveness you get nightly from Jusuf Nurkic. The other thing you love is commitment to team, willing to back up teammates.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Suns trail by 3. A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Grant.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters, and he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Now here's Beal. 6 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds, Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Jackson, he's checked in for Beal, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Suns trail by 3. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And so here's Phoenix. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming on the free throw. Barnes passes to Booker. Clock at 6. Phoenix no good that time either. Pacers leading by 3. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Booker. Nurkic passes to Durant. from 18 feet away. Off the window. It's good. Durant's got 11.
KD's shot selection is always on point. You want to concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
Booker, the pass to Claxton. Over to the wing. Barnes with a screen on Jackson. Kicks it out to Barnes. The shot. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Leading by 5. And the dunk by Jackson.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging it up there like that. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker against Suggs. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Indiana leading by 7. Durant with it. 11 points in the game. Shoots over Booker. Durant, no good. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, the athleticism on display. Nick Claxton makes these throwdowns look easy.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Tyson, he's checked in for Johnson. Whitmore comes in for Durant. Coffey, he's checked in for Jackson. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Suggs. Phoenix also changing it up. Plumlee's checked in for Barnes. Green comes in for Dunn. And Jaden Ivey subbed in for Booker. Here's Whitmore outside. He buries it from 3. Whitmore's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Back to Brown. Shot is up. Good work defensively by Whitmore. Pacers leading by 8. Anthony, the pass to Coffey. Outside Whitmore. Nurkic, a screen on Brown to the paint. And Nurkic with the bucket on the assist by Whitmore. Nurkic has got 5 now.
Well, this is exactly where you want Jusuf Nurkic operating on the offensive end.
Outside, Brown. Off the mark there with a 3. Indiana on offense. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Rejected by Claxton.
Well, look at the wingspan of Nick Claxton on display. He sends that thing back.
Suns trail by 12. Green, the pass to Ivey. Back to Green. Ivey outside. With the drive. And a nice finish on the layup. He has 6.
And this is what you want to see from Ivey. He's at his best when he's in attack mode.
And here's Anthony. No points yet. Pass to Tyson. Nurkic, a screen on Claxton. The shot by Tyson, no good.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
Brown passes to Ivey. Now Plumlee. Back to Ivey. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Indiana with some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Nurkic. Walker comes in for Tyson. Furphy comes in for Coffey. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Plumlee. Kleba comes in for Claxton. Highsmith, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Green. Indiana on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Now here's Anthony. Up again. Suns trail by 10. Pass to Ivey. It's stolen by Johnson. Kleba against Walker. Here's Johnson to the inside. Stolen by Ivy. Here's Highsmith. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Yeah, what a feed from Ivy. These are the type of passes you love seeing from him.
On the wing, Whitmore. Soft touch off the glass. Whitmore's got 5.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Ivy. 6 points for him.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
Phoenix shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Ivy. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Indiana. Both shots good from the stripe. And so Beal will bring it up for Indiana. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Six to shoot. Launches it from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Kleber with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Henderson outside. Pass to Highsmith. Launches a 3. Drains the triple. Highsmith's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Anthony. Yet to see a basket. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Nicole Anthony's teammates appreciate playing with him because they know if they're open, he's going to find them.
Ivy outside. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Beal outside. Back to Anthony. Oh, great D that time from Kleber. It'll count. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Indiana Pacers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. More 2K action in just a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Yusuf Nurkic, Jackson out there with Jalen Suggs. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Coffey in at small forward. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Outside Durant. Taking the contact. KD willing that one in. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
The shot by Dunn, no good.
I'm still a bit confused as to why he shot it from that distance.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range. Yeah, terrific work in the 2-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Pass to Highsmith. Outside Booker. it with the kiss.
Putting up points is what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out.
Suggs surveys the D. Fires from deep. Plumlee pulls down the board. Suns trail by 9. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
It's Booker on the wing. Barnes with a screen on Jackson. Booker. Indiana with a rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Jackson. Back to Durant. Jackson outside. Off target from outside. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Here's Dunn. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, how much do you appreciate Chris Dunn working hard inside to come away with these easy interior buckets?
Now here's Durant. Up top Suggs. Defended by Dunn. Now here's Suggs. Guarded closely. And the basket by Coffey.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Suns trail by 9. And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And Indiana with some changes. Jalen Johnson, he's checked in for Coffey. And it's Cam Whitmore in for Jackson. Phoenix also changing it up. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Plumlee. And it's Brown in for Highsmith. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Phoenix's coach address his team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen out, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Durant. Easy money for KD inside.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
Barnes passes to Claxton. And here's Booker. Fires from way outside. Indiana with a rebound. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Durant. Over Booker. And Indiana again with the bucket.
This is where his length and size are a factor. Kevin Durant getting an easy opportunity inside.
Dunn, the pass to Booker. Brown against Durant. Tries the spin move. Phoenix needs to get off a shot here. Booker for 3. Booker missing again.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
Pass to Suggs. Claxton with a rebound. Suns trail by 13. Booker surveying the D. Brown against Durant. To win the cold spell. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Suggs. Outside Durant. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Pacers leading by 15. Outside Durant. Outside Whitmore. Outside Durant. Back to Whitmore. Nurkic a screen on Brown. Here's Whitmore outside. The Suns clear it. Now Dunn. Here's the pass to Brown. Outside Booker. Johnson against Barnes. Now Claxton. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nurkic. And the timeout called here by Jordan Ott. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Well, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
The Pacers making a switch here. Beals checked in. Barnes! Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Indiana leading by 15. Suggs outside. Here's Durant. Oh, it doesn't go. Outside Booker. Barnes outside. Dunn left side. Oh, can't hit the jumper. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Durant. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Now here's Booker. Barnes outside. He lets it go. Nurkic with a rebound.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Pacers.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kevin Durant.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Murphy. Beyond the arc. Oh, Green rips down the board. Kleber against Johnson. Misses the three.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Anthony. Oh, the shot is off. Here's Henderson. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our...
Katie, you were able...
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball.